knowledge, I want to do whatever I can to make sure I'm saved during these times because it's very obvious if you look and just clear. We're almost here. You gotta wear a damn mask and you gotta stand 6 feet from people for the common cold now. It's a 97% recovery rate, and they're telling the whole world you got a vaccine. That's a devil. That is a demon. That's a deceiver. So therefore, if this is coming from my people, and I don't know if you know this, but they have signs now. They've had signs where they're saying it clear as day. We're coming for you so-called blacks and Latinos first. Welcome to the New World Order. So during this time, we got to wake our people up. We got to tell them, look, you've been in your captivity, and now they know that your kingdom's coming. How we built their kingdom up and how we've been the bottom, they know that, guess what, that's about to flip. Now we're going to be on top. I know you see it where now everything's kind of like pro-black, and like you talk against so-called black women or black men. It's kind of like, what are you doing? You lose your job, you're a racist. That's the Lord. He's flipping things, but he's making them angry because for so long these niggers, they raising up now. These niggas got rights. These niggas got a voice. Oh no, we got to kill them. That's what's going on. So during Jacob's trouble and all this, when Jacob, the seed of Jacob and the seed of Esau clashed the final time, we want to be under that protection. So just how the Lord showed us mercy and gave us this word, we got to give it back to our people because this is about to go down. So that's literally what this is about. That's why I asked that question, because for so long we've been taught to not have a king mindset, and a mindset of a nation. Like I said, when I look at you, when I look at him, look at you, I don't see just another brother. You're my brother. Like I said, we've been through the same thing.
Remember the
got
guy
the same
we had
struggle.
out there? I asked him, how you feel about what's his name? Who's the guy that beat up in L.A.?
Rodney King.
Yeah. That's why you saw Rodney King. He said, man, it ain't happened to me.
Right.
He wasn't related to me. Like, yo, we all one people. Our people, the blacks, Latino, Native American, we're all one race of people. That should make you feel. I watch videos. I watch the videos where the cops is choking out. Who was Eric Gardner?
Gone.
I literally get pissed when I see like, yo, man, and you got people that's watching it. They had the knee on George Floyd neck. Mm-hmm. Like watching stuff like that, I get pissed. And obviously I'm not related to them, but just like they're my people. This isn't happening to nobody else people. This happening to our people.
Right.
This is us.
So we have to, like I said, we've been taught and we've been trodden down here for so long.
Oh, it's not from your mom. He's not related.
Right. Or not only are we not related, but guess what? We're equal to everybody. We're gonna continue to try to commit genocide against y'all people, but guess what? Shut up and we're equal.
And so what about, and this is my last question, Adam.
You're good.
So what about when Jesus says, who are my mother and brother? Who are my people? Right? He says, for anyone that is willing to do the will and the works of my Lord Jesus Christ, or my Lord and Savior God, they are my mother and brother. Say someone that's not supposedly an Israelite, is willing to do the word, is willing to do the works and the will of God.
So let me ask you this. So you think that a so-called white man or woman or a so-called Chinese man will come out here and tell the so-called black Latinos and Native Americans that they're God's chosen people to come back to your God and to repent?
And help them out and lift them up.
And help them out and lift them up and show them and give them an example.
What's the will of the Father?
Well,
you know what the will of the Father is?
The will of the Father, like commandments, along those lines type thing.
Okay. Do you think white people love us? Because his love
Yeah,
works
sure.
They do?
I
So how
have
come we
I have
getting
a lot
killed?
of white people that love me.
How can
how can you be sure?
Our people as a
How can
nation.
you be
When I say you, I'm talking about your people, our people. Did that cop love that guy with his knee on his neck? Did he love him then?
I mean, but
when
these
those
are-
cops
these are
stumped
very
out Rodney King, did
situational.
they love him? Okay,
No, but I
okay,
mean, that's very
okay.
situational.
Did
How
they
about
love us?
hold on. How about
thing
all
is-
across America where the blacks and Latinos are in all the ghettos? Do they love us?
When they
I'm sure that there is someone that is not supposedly an Israelite that loves us. Like, what I'm trying to
We're
get
talking
is that
about
the
nations.
claim,
We're talking about nations.
not individual
Do they love-
people.
We're talking
We're
about
a
nations.
nation.
As a nation,
A
bro,
nation.
they raising
Okay.
all this money to save the rainforest. They raising all this money to save all these different wildlife. Where's all this money being raised to save us?
Who's speaking up for you? Like, who's speaking up for our people on the world stage?
Who?
No one.
So they don't love us. What are you
But,
talking
like,
about?
but the question
They don't
is,
believe in
who's-
God and they don't love us.
My personality, my question is, who's speaking up for anyone? Like, if anything, if I could say
We're
that,
speaking up for our people right
if
now.
I could say that anyone could be speaking up for us,
We're
maybe,
doing it right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm saying we are.
And it's not
No,
just
but
us.
hear
We
me
got
out,
people
like,
pushing this all over the world.
What place do you see people blatantly speaking up for a certain group of people?
For animals,
You got
wildlife,
Okay,
Okay, that's animals.
You got
I mean,
LGBTQ.
okay.
You
Yeah,
got Black
exactly.
Lives
No,
Matter. You got
yeah.
you got
America wants to go to war with Venezuela because they so-called treating their people bad.
Right.
Who's storming America for treating us bad?
No,
Who's doing
for
it?
a certain group of people that says, the Venezuelans, we need to lift you up besides their country. Like,
America?
What I'm saying that, no, what I'm saying is that when you say who's speaking for us, that's a claim to make, like, everyone should be looking to support only Israelites.
Who else need help? Who else need help?
No, the question is who else needs help? The question is it right?
Is what
Like,
right?
It's not about these people. It's literally not. Like, it's not only about these people.
Well, that's what God says.
It's
So
not
you don't
only
believe in
about
God
these
then.
people.
So you don't believe in God?
No.
Because God said it's only about these people.
Well, the idea is that
He said He
a
sent
lot
His
of the
Son
things
back
that
to
you
only
guys
die
have
for
said
these
is
people.
very sacrilegious in terms of the Word of God.
Can you prove this with
Yeah,
the
just
Bible?
prove it. That's
Yeah.
what, prove it. I
Here's
if you
my-
want
I
my
don't have
Bible here.
Yeah. So, the number one thing that I found to be, this seems smaller. This is smaller writing.
You want to Google it?
No,
Okay.
I just need to go to Matthew. Because the one thing that I find to be odd about the whole thing is that it seems as if, and this is truly how I've grown up and how I've heard God and how I've believed God to be, is that God isn't only for the Israelites.
Well, we just read that to you,
I read
Deuteronomy.
see, this is
But here's the thing. No, that's what it seems like you guys are making it to be. That He is only for you. People could have a chosen people,
What if He said
right?
you only have I
but
know?
that doesn't mean, huh?
What is when God said He knows somebody? What is in the Bible? What does being known mean? What does it mean to know somebody in the
He
Bible?
recognizes them.
That's not what known.
Even
Known means
if,
of love.
even if he recognizes that, he said he only recognizes Israel.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
He only recognized Israelites.
I only
What does that
recognize
mean?
Israel.
What does that mean?
That's like me saying I only rock with you. What does that mean? If I only rock with you, that means through thick and thin, we in it together.
So you're saying that God blatantly created all these other people for no reason?
No, to be our servants.
To be our kind. But
Why
before
was the
that,
angels created?
you had to go through a time to where you understood evil. You understood what happens when you stop following your God. That's what this is about. That's why everything. So you mean to tell me you think these white people and all these other nations can literally have their own kingdom, but you're never meant to have nothing? You're just meant to be like just amongst them. You're never meant to be exalted. You're never meant to own land.
I'm not saying that anyone's meant to be exalted. I think it's just that the problem is that you're saying that we are the only people that are supposed to be exalted.
We've proven
The
it
Bible
to you.
says
The
it.
Bible says it. This is not my words, brother.
I'm just looking for. Oh, so this is just 19 through 20, right? I would like to see how you guys interpret this.
All right.
And Jesus came, 18 through 20, and Jesus came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
You said Matthew's what?
Now hold
18 through 20.
Before you start,
1 second, I want to read it. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Teach them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded in you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen.
so who is he talking to?
He was speaking to his disciples,
To talk to who? Who are you talking to talk to?
to all nations.
Okay, now, was the Bible written in English?
No,
What's it written in?
probably Hebrew.
The Old Testament is Hebrew. The New Testament is Greek.
Greek,
Now,
okay.
when you go to the Greek word right there for the word nation,
You can look it up on your phone.
what does it mean? That Greek word.
Nation. I don't know. What is it?
Ethnos.
Ethnos, okay.
You know what word comes from ethnos? ethnicity.
Okay.
So when he says your nation,
All
talking about Israelites.
ethnicities? That's all
Israelites.
ethnicities. No, that's not. Israelites, that's all ethnicities.
You can't make
No.
this up.
Let's use your logic. Go ye therefore and teach all ethnicities. Is not black and white an ethnicity? Is not European or Caucasian an ethnicity?
He's talking to the disciples, right?
Yeah.
Then he told the disciples, don't go to the heathens, right? Don't go to the Gentiles. Then he told the disciples that he sent none of his disciples to teach the Gentiles. Not one. That wasn't their mission.
Yeah,
So
well,
why would
during
he
when
turn
he was
around
there.
and tell them right there? If he told them not to do it, then he turned around to do it. He sent one person to teach the disciples, the
Paul.
Gentiles. Exactly. He's not talking about heathen right there. He literally told them, listen, go only to the Israelites. Teach the Israelites.
Well, it doesn't mean that he wasn't telling him not to go to the Gentiles.
He literally said, go down to the way of the Gentiles. Literally, word
That was
for
when he was
word.
alive. That was when he was with them. That's when he was walking with them.
Is he dead right there?
He was alive in the reincarnation when he went up.
This is John 7:35. It says, then said the Jews among themselves, whether will he go,
Whither will he go?
that we shall not find him?
Where is the Lord going to go that we're not going to find him?
Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles
The
and teach the Gentiles?
The dispersed among the Gentiles. That's why he said go teach everybody. Because he had some of his people among them. And we don't know who they are.
That's why we said, once again, remember how you asked, are the Israelites only black, Latino, Native American? No, we don't know. Why? Because through our captivities, we look like every other, the people that we were in captives to. So therefore, teach unto everyone. So guess what? If the Spirit is on you, that's long story short, that's how you know who's an Israelite or not. The Spirit is going to dwell with you. You're going to know, and it's going to resonate with you. Oh, wow. Reason being, because the Lord, he has that. This is like having a, you're now invited to a holy conversation. So when you're invited to that conversation, it's not for everyone.
So if this doesn't resonate with me, am I not an Israelite?
That doesn't mean you're an Israelite. It means you're not going to get saved.
You're an Israelite, you're just not going to get saved. You'll get it in the kingdom. So you'll come through the loins of one of the remnant who made it, who didn't see death. You'll come back through their loins. So you'll get it in the kingdom. You're going to be a prince, and you're going to be nice. You're going to,
when
but
the
you're
Lord
just
was,
not.
when the Lord was preaching, everybody didn't understand the gospel.
When
Does
he
that mean
said-
they're not Israelites? No. That
Right.
means they ain't going to get it. They're
Right.
not getting salvation.
They went crazy when he said,
And so you guys don't know exactly who and are not Israelites.
How can we know that?
So you're saying that the Asian man can be an Israelite?
We just got done telling you
if he
a
looks
person.
Asian, he may look Asian, but guess what? If he can receive
We
this,
know these
he's
people
not
are
an Asian.
Israelites.
If
We
that
know
makes sense, you know what I'm trying to say?
So you're saying that if anyone receives it, they can be an Israelite, or they could be. What if someone that's not necessarily an Israelite by heritage receives it?
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Grace was given unto the Israelites. It's a gift from God. He's not just going to give you grace and faith, which is gifts from God for the heathen to understand. They're not for them.
I've
They
been
weren't
out here.
given the gifts.
I've been out here for the last year. I'm pretty sure this brother been out here for like 5-6 years. I can almost guarantee you that anyone who received this knowledge, okay, they weren't some quote unquote redneck talking about you niggers aren't the Jews. And, oh, and as soon as he heard the word, oh wow, no, that guy most likely, if he heard it, the Spirit was on him because through his generation somewhere, he was an Israelite. Now he may be once again through America, through different his generation, having children with heathen or whatever, they may look like a redneck or whatever, but his spirit, you're gonna know a spirit. That's why the Lord said test the spirit. You're gonna know the spirit because they're gonna receive it, but they're also gonna be in that spirit of brotherly love. They're gonna know how to conduct themselves. Once they hear it, it's gonna click. It's like a light bulb. Come on now, like this is now Christmas time.
The majority of cases, once they hear it, they're going to quit.
It's just gonna click, and it's gonna be a no-brainer to you. Why?
Not
Because
majority of the cases.
No, I ain't going to say majority, but there are cases where people have heard it and they didn't
But
come
I'm
back.
asking, am I not the majority of cases? Because
you may be. Hey, if it doesn't click with you, then what you should do is pray to the Lord that it clicks with you.
Look at
So
Saul of
that you
Tarsus.
seek wisdom.
Saul, which is Paul.
John.
He didn't get it right away. He was even He was aiding in he was scoffing at the whole church of the Lord. And then he was there when Stephen got put to death. He was cheering it on. So, but he heard the gospel. Stephen was preaching to him, but the point is, he didn't get it right away.
Right.
So not every person is going to get it right away.
Man, you can go home right now, click on something that says Israelite, and you read something that just all of a sudden it just clicked with you. Like I said, I was on my way to work when I heard this word. And when I heard it, it was just saying how we're here through our captivity, this and that. And I'm just like, bro, this is just it just fit like a glove. Like it just fit like a glove. It makes perfect sense. Why are we here? I'm not an African. I'm not American. What is going on? The only thing that makes any sense is this book. Why are my people at odds with each other? Why? Deuteronomy tells you. Why do these other nations hate us? Psalms tell you.
So are you saying that it's also impossible for anyone that is not black to be righteous or to do the right thing?
But it's not about, but nobody's black.
Yeah, it's not about black.
Well,
it's about the spirit of
or a Negro or any of these, or
If you're not an
what
Israelite,
it
if
could be.
you're a heathen by blood,
Yeah,
you can't do it.
you can't do right.
No, I ain't gonna say that. The Lord can use anybody to do right. When you read in I think it's Isaiah, the Lord said, what's his name? I think he was the Syrian, the king of Assyria. He was the Lord's anointed, so he did the work of the Lord. He freed the Israelites, gave them back their temple and their gold and this, that, and the third. So he did the will of the Lord. He did good. So just because the Lord can use anybody to do good. Anybody, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Use anybody to do
But
good.
that spirit is going to have to be put on you from the Lord if you're a heathen. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not natural for them
Yeah, exactly.
to just say, you know what? Why the hell are we eating pork? Why am I committing adultery? It's not natural for them.
Right.
They
How
don't
is that?
go about life like that.
How is that possible for someone to be right if
Because
they
there's
are
no
not
free will.
if they are not to be saved?
There is.
That's almost
Because
impossible.
because
That's almost acts of religion. Because
You're not going to get saved up for one act. This is something that you got to constantly do.
Of course. But the question is, say you are not an Israelite and you want to do the right thing.
You can't.
You cannot. And that is simply because of the way you were born.
let me ask
No,
you this.
because the Lord didn't put the spirit on heathens to be able to do it.
Right.
Well,
And
they don't have the
but
capability.
That's through birth. Like, I'm saying simply because of where you come from or that you were born means that you cannot do right.
Spirits. I'm talking about spirits here. You can't change your spirit. Reincarnation. If you were an asshole 1,000 years ago, when you're reborn, you're still going to be an asshole, which is in your spirit. If you're a spirit to not do right, when you come back, you're just not going to do
Like
right.
the former slave owners, they're not here now as an Israelite
Right.
preaching the gospel. No, you're you may not be a quote unquote slave owner in this time, but you may have an old plantation, or you may still have that mindset. You still are in your that same life, even if it's not down to a T, but you're still in that same life. So you gotta think about it, man. This is the Most High. This is His movie. So however He wants to play it is how He wants to play it. So I'm not coming out here like, yeah, mother effers, y'all are heathen, F y'all, we the righteous. No, I'm just trying to wake up our people. That's not our goal to smush anything in anyone's face. No, it's just this is good news, bro. Have you ever in your life been told that you're a prince of the power, of the Most High power?
The Prince of
I
God.
believe
Prince
that
of
I
God.
am. I believe that I am.
You know why? Because that's natural to have that spirit. Then you think a white.
I just don't think it's. I'll go. Thank you guys very
No,
much.
you're fine,
for your
man.
time.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just believe that it's tough. But you know what? What time are you guys usually out here?
Every
Sunday about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, about 2
Every
o'clock.
Sunday.
Every week.
Every Sunday. Okay. I'm gonna bring some friends out here. It's a good discussion.
And let me ask you this. Before you go, when you said you got white, you know white good people. Let me ask you this. Are those your friends or those your family?
A little bit of both, honestly.
The
But
reason why I'm telling you this, just be careful.
okay.
I just want you to be careful. That's all I'm going to say. I don't, as soon as you said that, something just told me, just be careful. Because Just be careful. Just always remember, like I said before, whether you want to believe it or not, I'm not saying that the so-called white people you're around, that they're all, they hate you and they're going to kill you. I'm not saying that. Just be careful. Because those are, whether you want to believe it or not, those may be heathen. And if they're heathen, they do not have your best interest. Remember.
They fake a good one, though.
They fake, exactly.
I'm talking about your guys. I'm talking about your guys.
I'm 31 years old. I'm from D.C. When I lived in D.C., it was around all black people. When I came to Virginia, I was around white people. When I was young, I thought the same way, that these people, they're just like me. It's cool. I literally saw how these people act. You're going to be, I'm not saying,
You're not talking about your guys. We're generally speaking.
I'm just generally speaking. You may be placed in situations to come to where, or our people, to where they're going to turn on you. You're going to see those horns. We're entering those times, man. So just be careful.
Thank you.
That's it. I just want you to know that, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
All right, no problem, man. Have a
Like,
good evening.
there's one guy I grew up with. His name is Richard, so-called white guy, and we grew up basically since I was like in 6th grade till about a couple years at high school. So probably we knew each other. What time was 6th grade? Probably 12. I was probably like 12. No, earlier than that, probably 10. So from like 10 to like 30, or 10 to like 27, we was like basically like best friends. And you got a lot of Edomites, like white people. You'll get into a fight with them, first thing they say, nigger. That's like that's like their go-to. You'll probably see it on videos online where you see the first thing white person say, go back to your country, or you nigger, stupid shit like that. But me and him, we got into a fight a lot of times over the years, and then he's never said that once, ever. But yeah, we're like close. We're literally like brothers. I can call him up right now, asking for anything. We got it, I'm gonna get it. So we're not out here just bashing people just because how they look. It's not about that. This is a spiritual thing. This is all spiritual. And like he was just saying, you got to be careful with a lot of so-called white people because believe it or not, like God has good people here. There's bad people here too, and the bad people are going to do bad things.
The Lord said that they changed. They made their countenance to make it seem like they were angels. They were angels of light, but they're not. That's why that's why we were given this man that looks like he's an angel of light, but he's not.
Understood.
But yeah,
But
man,
yeah, it's not about skin color.
All right.
So, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Shalom, man.
Shalom. But yeah, bring those buddies. And whoever buddies you want to bring.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Isaiah.
I just get really disappointed in Israel. It's like they just don't want to be great.
Well, he hopped out his car for that?
Yeah.
You saw him hop out the car?
Yeah, that was the Lord. That was the Lord.
It's Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy, and eat. Ye come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread? And your labor do that which satisfies not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. So it say what? It says, come and buy from me, even though you ain't got money. Come and drink from me, if you thirst. So this is going into Yahweh Shah, coming to the waters, the living waters. Coming to Yahweh Shah. Okay, he's gonna bring all our people, whatever you look like. If you are Israelite, he's gonna bring all our people that are thirsty for righteousness. They do want to be a part of it. They do want to come. He's going to accept all our people, call upon him. That's the gospel. And call upon him isn't just literally by mouth. No, it's by repentance, changing spiritually, and then and also changing what you do, how you say things to people, what you say to people, how you treat people. All of that. Repentance, putting off that old man, putting on the new man, which is after the spirit.
And the new man is definitely serving one another.
Mm-hmm.
You know damn well that it's the old man.
Right.
We were never told that here, man. And that goes into why we don't look at each other or have that inclination that we're better than any other nation. Because we've been taught to just be destroyed, man. destroy each other, destroy everything everything around you. There's no point in trying to be better. Why be better when you're a monkey? Why be better when you're 3/5 of a human? Why be better when the white man better than you?
The best thing we can hope for is to be equal to them, right?
Exactly. That's how our people feel, man. That's why this word, this being in the fruit of the spirit is so important. Exalting a brother, comforting a brother.
That's prophecy. You just brought up. That's prophecy. That's prophecy, bro. That's prophecy. That's a fire one right there. I ain't never gonna forget that, Lord woman.
1 Corinthians 14:3.
I don't think I'm ever gonna forget. There's just some scripture I hear, and that joint is seared in. It is seared in.
Edifying, exhortation, and comfort. That's prophecy.
And the scriptures say we gotta comfort the people, the feeble-minded, the people who are weak. People say, well, I'm only going to comfort and support my brother. Your brother's supposed to be strong.
And not only that, but doesn't the Lord said it in the days to come that you're going to have people in the end come to the Lord? So therefore, why not? If in the end people going to come to the Lord, that means you still got to be in the right spirit. You can't be in the middle of Jacob's trouble talking about some, look at you, F you. I ain't helping you out.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Doesn't even make sense, man. He that endured until the end. So I'm going to have to endure to the end. I got to endure long suffering to the end. I got to be meek to the end. I got to be gentle to the end, bro.
You can get knocked off for denying somebody. Maybe you might get knocked off for denying somebody in Jacob's trouble. Like, nah, I ain't fucking with you.
I'm saying, like, you
never know how you're going to be tested out here.
Nah, you never know. You never know. That's why, once again, until the end, you got to endure. And enduring is being in that fruit of the Spirit, man. Galatians 5:22.
But that, like I said, you which are in the spirit, you which are spiritual. It's not for everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Not for everybody. It's only spiritual. Only spiritual.
You're gonna be mindful of these things. So therefore, you're gonna serve your brother. You know why? Because you're gonna be like, damn, this could happen to me. If I don't help this brother out, this could happen to me. If we fear the Lord, you're not going to want that to happen. So therefore, you're going to serve that brother. You're going to exhort that brother. You're going to comfort that brother, man.
We don't know nobody. What's going to happen to nobody?
No.
We don't know. Bro, on Stephen's deathbed, he was praying for the people who were killing him. Literally killing them. He's praying for these people. Lord, don't hold this against him. Literally, in the midst of killing him, stoning. He's literally getting stoned, praying to the Lord, don't hold this against these people.
In Titus, Paul, I believe it was Paul, he was happy that, once again, Gaius, he was preaching not only to the Israelites that understood their heritage, but he was preaching it to the strangers, okay, the ones who didn't know. That was a good thing that Paul said to Gaius, man, that pleased Paul, okay? So it's the same thing with us. We can't just withhold this knowledge from just certain people or be in a certain spirit only with certain people. That don't make sense, man. Like the brother said, if we are the elect, okay, we're the strongest men. So mentally, physically, we can deal with all of this. It's those around you who can't. That's why the Lord said, comfort them, exhort them, edify them.
He wasn't sitting up there flexing like I'm the man.
Right.
I'm not coming back for y'all.
Y'all you say something wrong, you question him. Fuck you. Go to the camp down the street. No, he wasn't saying that, man. He was being gentle. He was being meek. He was being an example. Regardless, somebody gonna get it. I'm not. Once again, he had that integrity. I'm not gonna change myself because this person doesn't get it.
Like this brother, he clearly didn't get it. But he might go home, tell other people, and then they might be interested, and then they might look it up, and then just do that, and somebody can get saved.
And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the time I had to check my spirit when he was talking, because I'm like, bro, it was pissing me off. I'm like, he don't get it. You don't get it. You're an Israelite. You don't. I'm like, hold up. It's a part of long suffering. This is what you gotta go through. Your people, once again, this man has years. He looks like he's probably 20. So he has 20 plus, 20 years of heathen teaching on him. So in a 10 to 20 minute conversation, I can't expect this dude to get it. I can't expect him to understand his heritage like that. Let the Lord do the work. The guy got out of his car. He looked like he was getting some food. He was here to get some food, but the Lord put a spirit on him to sit here for about 30 minutes. Now that brother may go home and start doing some research. He may have a Bible he may look at. Okay? So therefore, it's not my job to just dismiss him. The Lord said to edify, okay, to comfort, to exhort. When you exhort, you putting someone up, man. You building people up. That's what we do, man. Not gonna sit up there and tell, oh, you don't get it? Well, guess what? You got a nuclear missile waiting for you. Fuck you, walk off.
And your family.
Yeah, come on, man. Who am I, bro? I can do that and get judged. I gotta go home. I can get judged. Look, I get in a car accident, man. All because that man, you know what I did to that brother. Sitting up there telling that brother F off, man. That's crazy. That's not our lot. We're not judges of the earth yet, man. We don't even know who's who, bro. We don't even know the Lord giving us a crown yet. So the best thing for us is to humble down and to do the work, man. To edify your brothers, okay? To comfort your brothers, okay? To exhort your brothers, man. That's what this word is about.
That's prophecy. Everybody want to talk about prophecy? Well, that's prophecy, big time.
I can sit up there and I can tell somebody about these two brothers right here. I can tell them about the nuclear missiles. What the fuck? What is that going to do? But if you sit up there and tell them that they're princes of the power, they come back to their God, they got a kingdom waiting for them, okay? And you give them examples, then hey, that's help. That's a key, man. You give me a key to unlock salvation. Me telling you that a nuclear missile, okay.
How do I survive it? According to what I read, nobody can survive a nuclear missile.
You talk once again. You're talking to Jake here. You're talking to the guy who just 20 minutes ago, dude online was telling him he's gonna kill him next time he sees him. So they don't care about a damn missile.
Yeah, but Jake is on site. What's up?
You know, you're not talking about. You're not looking at him. Oh my God, nuclear missiles, bro.
That might work with the heathen.
You know, they gonna consider it. Jake life is threatened at all moments, man.
Bro, Jake gotta smell shit to know shit stinks.
Exactly. That's why we always
sure
go through what we go through.
Let me see that shit.
That's why Jacob's trouble. That's that ass whooping. Okay, that is that ass whooping, man. But this is what our people get from. But this is what the Lord he expects of us, man. He wants us to exhort one another, to edify one another, and to comfort one another. We are truly all we have. And believe it or not, those of us who are in this understanding, okay, you're all your nation has, man. Whether they hear or whether they forbear, that's on them. I can guarantee you that brother still, he may have not understood. If the Lord puts a spirit on him to understand it, that's on him. But I guarantee you he still felt some type of comfort because it was words he was never listening. He never heard it. That's why he stood here.
Lord willing, he wake up.
Con. He stood here because this is a so-called black man. He's never heard anything about being a prince. He said, I feel like it. Yeah, you know why? Because that's natural.
Right. White people, bro. Remember we had them two so-called white people sitting in front of us? I was like, if you could be a king, would you want to be a king?
Not really. I don't want to be a king. That's too much responsibility. Yeah, I know. I bet. I bet. You want to be a commoner and just
Jake
don't
turn that shit down, bro.
Right.
Jake could be poor in the hood, and he's still gonna say he a king or a queen.
That's why Jake got that ego. But that's why Jake has so much pride, because they have that king, that king mindset, or that kingdom essence about them, but they go about it wrong. They look at their other kings, okay, as a threat.
They want to shit on them.
Yeah, you want to shit on them, man.
They want to consult me, like at that jury, where they hugged the, who was it? They hugged the guy, the cop that killed their family, whatever.
Oh, Khan. Yeah. That's Esau, Salaki. That's Jake.
But Jake. I was seeing clips where a black person killed a person in the family, they run and jumping over tables,
steal them, and now they want to enact revenge. Let a Edomite, let a heathen kill one of them. Y'all set up 10 cameras and had a whole live event just for the hug.
But that's the curse. That's the curses, though. That's the curses. That's what our people got. That's what we got to deal with.
And that goes with, once again, you got to long suffer through that, man. Wake them up out of that junk.
But we're talking to him like 30 minutes, like you said, for like 30 minutes.
Done. That man could have walked away. He kept saying,
and he stood here too.
Con.
He stood here too.
Con.
He was giving it to him. He was taking it.
Con.
I think the Lord just went out of his way to to bust his head open, and we go
Right.
get that, because he was sitting there for 30 minutes. It's cold out here. It ain't warm out here.
He got on shorts.
His shirt was open.
Right. He had an open. That's why I asked him at the end. I'm like, I can tell you're around Edomites. He had the whole Edomite look. I'm like, bro. But once again, man, that's a part of that long suffering. So we're gonna continue to do the work. You know, continue to be in the spirit, and just exhort and edify. Yeah, come, Lord's will, man. Lord's will. We ain't got too much longer to go. Boy.
So with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Adawan, Ratazah, Thumb, Shemayim, Aki, Wa, Akwakim, Yakal. Shalom.
Shalom. Wa abad babal.